Hey legends, and welcome to our channel. We are Matt, Sarah, and Zeppelin. And for the past 7 years, we've been living the dream, exploring every nook and cranny of Australia in our Willow Boab caravan and cruising in Fuzz, our Fuso canter. In this series, we're taking you along the stunning West Coast to answer the burning question, is West really best? Let the adventure begin. Welcome to another episode. Last week, we checked out the stunning Sandy Cape campground that left you with this comedic masterpiece.
Cheers! We have bought a boat. We're going nautical now, and yes, we're parked up in the van. We can't move it, but we've got all the gear.
No idea. But hey, look, we've got these good rods for the boat.
They're all set up.
And we've got this boat, and we're going to buy some bait soon, and we're going fishing.
Get some flatties. Get all wet.
This week, it's all about the boys' new toy and how they've mounted it to the truck for travel. If you're looking for a way to transport a tinny without splashing out on an expensive boat loader, this one's for you.
The process has started.
Yes, what's going on there?
We're trying to figure out how we're going to mount this boat that we bought to the truck.
So that's the go and that's the cut.
So after a bit of trial and error and working out what might or might not work, here's the boys in action. We parked the truck up and it all started with taking measurements and getting the winch set up. The winch is the beast that's going to pull the boat onto the truck with ease, and more importantly, make unloading smooth as silk. The boys mounted it to the headboard of the truck right in the centre. Then John worked his magic, making sure everything was wired up and ready to go. Now this is where it gets interesting. To make sure the boat slides on and off the truck smoothly, they bought some poly boat slides. These went on top of the truck bed framework, and after a test run they added a couple of rollers at the rear for that extra push. After a successful practice run and a few modifications and tweaks, the boys' backyard ingenuity was a success. I'll leave it to them to show you in more detail how you can achieve this for yourself and have an entire boat loading rooftop car setup for under $1,000, including the winch, excluding the roof rails, of course. Matt's on winch control and John's the foreman.
Time for the boat that me and Matt from Oz Gypsies bought.
Yeah, we bought a boat, but John said I had to put it on my truck, as if it's not slow enough compared to his anyway. But
Yeah, but he gets a good, air draft over it as well. Gives a bit of a slipstream.
I actually haven't noticed any different. If anything, it's probably better. I used to get a little bit of buffering noise when we were about 100 k's, like on the boxes and stuff, and it doesn't seem to happen now. So maybe it was beneficial.
We'll see long term. All right, we'll give you a walk around and show you how we've mounted it and unload it, both the boat and the motor.
And we did do this all ourselves, from like watching videos and figuring out how it was going to work, and it actually worked out quite well.
Yeah, amazing what you can do in a paddock. All right, how we've mounted it to the roof bars. It's all with what do you call them? The
Turnbuckles.
Turnbuckles, that's it.
We did start with straps, but straps move, flex, come loose, perish. So the turnbuckles like sit solid.
Doesn't move.
You don't have to even tighten them too hard, and it sits there nice and solid, which that's good. We had Mount Gambier, was it?
Yes.
So we preempted a boat, had the racks put on, tried for months, and then finally found someone that could do it in a period of time where we'd be around. Then once we got the boat, then we had to figure out how to do it.
That's
so we got
bit of a trial and error, but it worked.
Yeah.
Well, actually, no. Our first attempt worked. Yes.
So
all we had to do is put on some of those back rollers to stop it moving sideways.
We put slides along the rails so that it slides along nice and easy. It pulls off very easy. We did put a winch on the front.
You pull off easy.
We put a winch on the headboard to pull it up, and it actually also helps for letting it down as well once we get it so far. Yeah, so once we get it so far, then it takes the weight and lowers it down nice and slow. Yeah, once we sort of got it up there and worked out how it all went and tie downs, that was fine. The next problem was the motor.
That's it, and
which is not that heavy.
It's not a heavy motor at all. It's probably about what, 40 kilo?
Yeah, 43 kilos I think.
Yeah, but because of the height of the tray, it just makes it awkward.
If you have a look, John. Like you're trying to lift it above your head, and I climbed up a ladder, can lift it off and back down, but that isn't ideal. And
yeah, that's
two
very
people
awkward.
lifting above your head, so like not good on your back. So John, because he's old, said we had to have some sort of lifting thing to get it on off, and that way there, if just one of us is using it, we can take it off. So lots of ideas. This was like
this is harder than actually mounting the boat.
100 ideas, and then we came up with this. Just made up a arm and bolted it on. Put another winch on.
So now the truck's got 4 winches.
Truck's got 4 winches now, yeah, that's right. And it's easy, it just lifts off straight away and down, up, perfect.
That's it.
Yeah. Another thing that worked out exactly to plan.
It did actually. Yeah, we thought of it, had lots of ideas. We had ideas of having gantries up there and rollers pulling out and everything, but nah, I thought keep it simple, stupid. We just did an arm. Just a little crane.
It works really well, so we'll
run you through how
put
we
some
do it.
cameras on and we'll show you how it comes off and on.
Absolutely. Obviously first we've got to do is loosen all the turnbuckles, which is really simple. But Matt makes things look hard.
Oh,
Hey. But he drops everything all the time. It's a good thing we're not at the beach at the moment. We'll lose everything. And we've got three turnbuckles each side. Obviously one at the front, one in the middle.
now, if we're using the boat regularly, we don't need to use the middle one. It's just more for when we're doing heavy roads and corrugations, and we're not using the boat, we'll just put that on just for that extra bit of
Security.
Yep.
And we needed a, as you see, like normal boat loaders, they have like a H that goes into the tow hitch. Now this tow hitch is just a pain in the arse to get on and off. So we thought we needed something to just sit there and catch the boat and let it slide down nice and easy. And maybe Matt will just sitting around talking what we do. I looked at the back of Matt's van, said, you got a little ladder there. And
so John did a John, because he'll walk into a shed or walk along going, oh, that'll work for that. And it did. So, and it works perfect.
so that ladder just sits nice and neat under the winch there.
Doesn't
And-
go anywhere.
The boat goes on it, as you'll see later, and slides down nice and neat. Then we hook up our spiders to the ropes.
Oops, forgot to hook that one up there. Our guide ropes help it come down nice, pulls it down. Rightio.
Right.
Now we do have our winch all set up. Remoteless winch, so we don't have to have a cable. Should press the button.
Here
It's on. Now we'll wind that winch out a bit.
Yeah. And then one person as we loosen the winch. Alright, then we just loosen the front winch a little bit. Give it a bit of a tug. There we go. And then once the these top ropes get tight.
All right, we just
Over
push it out. Oh, I pressed the wrong button.
This is where that ladder comes into effect. So as you can see, just one person can definitely unload the boat, and loading it up is in reverse.
There we go.
Okay, and there we have it. The it's on the ground. Just unhook the ropes, move it out a little bit, and we'll show you how we get the motor off. And the winch, just got an Anderson plug there, which then just goes down to an always powered Anderson plug at the back.
Right, so we got 2 tie downs that hold the motor in place. So we loosen this off. Now we've done a bit of a dodgy strap at the moment. Well, not dodgy, but
it works. It's just of bits and pieces. Once we work it out 100%, what we'll do, we'll just make these straps up a lot better. Goes through the eyes of the mount of the boat.
all right.
And then we've got to loosen those turnbuckles up there.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that bit.
Might seem a bit of mucking around and whatnot.
We haven't really done this.
Yeah, we're showing you really. This is probably the second, even really the first time, full board taking it off properly. But all instant purposes, doesn't take long, and probably half an hour really. And if you're worried about half an hour, you're in too much of a hurry.
There we go.
Done. And then from there we can either just manhandle it onto the boat, or we can just drag the boat up to it.
We actually tried that the first time to see whether it would work, and we can actually lower it from there straight onto the boat. We've just got to move the boat over, oh what, I don't know,
2 foot?
Yeah, 2 foot, and then we can just drop it, turn the motor obviously that way, and it just drops straight onto the back of the boat. Perfect.
That's it.
So one person job. Obviously it'll get quicker and easier. Like couldn't remember how the straps went on the motor. We figured it out.
And we've seen other ways of strapping the motor too. We'll give them a try out. Yeah.
We probably were a bit overkill with safety.
Yeah. Yeah. We normally do that, over-engineer things, but it's better be safe than sorry.
Like there's no weight on that strap. We probably only need that one strap on there just to lift it.
Yeah.
It balances pretty good from that point. So yeah, we'll put it back on, eh?
That's it. All right. And
we can't go, there's nowhere to go fishing here. All right, not the best on and off, obviously, because that's the first time we've really done it.
Really?
We fiddle with it like, oh yeah, that works, each thing individually, but and bits and pieces, but haven't really done it.
Full like that? No. So you've come along with the experiment. Oh,
Well, that's the
experience.
first full run through. Anyway, we're doing it all.
That's it. Wait till we're down on the beach and you'll see it a lot better.
And then we'll and obviously we put the turnbuckles back on and we're all good to go again.
Absolutely. And
Anyway.
it only takes probably 10-15 minutes to put it on, take it off. That's it.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
All right. Hope you enjoyed that. See you soon. Eric.
You make me into a mess. I miss you missing me like you used to, yeah, like you used to.